Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to another episode of Perspectives with Big Bro. I'm your host, comedian Lonnie.
And I'm the Flash.
How you feeling, Black man?
Hey, man, birthday week was great. You know what I'm saying? It was. I didn't get to do much, but, you know, somebody ran my pockets.
Ran your pockets for your birthday.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all the love from the clients, you, everybody. The love. It showed me that God shows up.
Yeah.
Like sometimes we don't realize that God shows up, but God really shows up.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't look like how you want it to look.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Like it don't look like, and it don't come in the capacity. Like I told a friend of mine, I was like, man, you know, if I had some goddamn money, I'd be so goddamn fresh. Then I don't know, the spirit told me, said, God ain't gonna give you all that money like that, because you ain't gonna know how to act. Yeah. I got to spoon feed you. Mm-hmm. Cause you still don't know how to act. Mm-hmm. Cause you be acting like a little monkey.
Every time.
But yeah, man. So that was great, man. How was your week, man?
It was good. Just trying to keep on trecking, man.
You know
trying to
keep
keep on
some
trecking.
Filming some little work.
Yep. I did some features this weekend. That's what I call it. You know what I'm saying?
A youth feature.
I was featured in a short. It's a short film. Shout out to my girl Tina. She went to Clark and she, cast me in it. So we was doing that on Sunday, and everything was smooth. So can't wait to see that project. Hopefully y'all get to see it as well too. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Just trying to do some features. All these brothers.
Your Tubi movies go up.
Yeah. I got another one that I'm about to submit real soon here that we have finished up last year. We've been trying to pitch it to other network. It just ain't work out. So we're just gonna go ahead and send that thing over to Tubi, let it rock, let it do what it do. And
because people are in love with Tubi.
Yeah. It like, bruh, it's a fan base. It's a cult following of people that just prefer that.
And it's owned by Fox.
Yeah.
Fox.
Yeah.
So crazy.
Yeah, everybody been talking about that, the thing, and I'm like,
hey, they gonna trick niggas to like some more shit.
Got you. I mean, but hell, we don't own none of this. Like all of them owned by the same people. I feel like. So,
you know what I'm saying? And a sad thing happened last week. O.J. Simpson died.
Yeah, the juice.
Hey man, so I know I'm getting old because my childhood is dying. Mm-hmm. Rico Wade died. Mm-hmm. The architect of Atlanta, the music. Mm-hmm. He's the architect of the Atlanta sound of hip hop. Mm-hmm.
And he was, how old was he?
52.
And I still feel like that's young, man.
It is young.
I feel like we losing our brothers.
But
young.
But what you called me the other day, a middle-aged man? hey, a lot of us.
Yeah.
That's why I thank God every day, 44 here, making it, working.
Yeah.
And I never understood what old people say, I woke up in my right mind.
Mm-hmm. Because a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
Do you think that us as black men have a hard time like celebrating our birthdays and like really relishing in the moment?
Because people don't celebrate us. They remember talking about black boys rock, black boy joy, and we talking about that shit a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. Because think about it, on Mother's Day, we want to take mother out to dinner. Mm-hmm. On Father's Day, we want to get daddy a goddamn grill for him to cook. Mm-hmm.
And a tie and some socks.
Christmas time socks.
And a macaroni plate.
Yeah. Hey, and this like this nigga get the same shit for Christmas. Mm-hmm. Because we're taught that we shouldn't want, our joy should be in everybody else.
Mm-hmm. And it's crazy. Every girlfriend that I've ever had, if we ever talked about marriage or anything, I've always stated this. You better not let them damn kids bring me no tie, no socks, or no lackluster gifts. You are in charge of making sure that they get their father a proper gift. The same way you get a gift on Mother's Day, your birthday, whatever it is. Just make sure that same love is reciprocated.
Yeah, because in my situation, it's my birthday has always been I never had really great birthdays. Mm-hmm. Like not on my actual birthday. Mm-hmm. Because I always had to be split with someone or had to end up doing something. Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying?
Doing something for somebody else that ain't their birthday.
Yeah. Because I remember when I first got divorced, right? I remember for them first couple of years, them birthdays, boy, we started doing what women do. Me and the crew started going out to dinner, just us. Mm-hmm. Then going to a club section just us.
Sitting on somebody's couch.
So, but we used to fuck people's sofas up. I was pouring champagne on these folks' sofa with them $1,000 shoes on, them $1,000 suits on, acting like a damn monkey.
Fool.
Hey, with the shirt halfway buttoned, smoke, doing this shit, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, that also messed up me as far as, dating, or not really dating per se, the women's perception of me.
Why you say that?
Because they thought I was a type of nigga who wanted to be outside
all the time.
But I was just so happy to be able to celebrate my birthday.
Was they falling for false advertising? They thought that's what they was gonna get. He like to be outside.
Hey, then they meet a nigga who like do crossword puzzles. They be like, "Nah, I don't like this. Ain't the nigga I saw on the Instagram."
When you at home and you talking about you cooking a meal.
Hey, with my glasses on, like this with a robe on,
and you something to sip on. We got it. Yep. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think it's so funny because talking to girls, they do. It'd be like the outside. I don't know what it is about the outside. It's just that outside is very
yeah. It's once again attention and excitement.
Yeah,
and that's why like we always talk about dating. Like that's why it's so hard to date now.
Yeah,
because if you're focused, like what's that little thing we saw not so long ago? If your man told you to sit down for a year, we're gonna save this money. Would you be able to do it? Mm-hmm. Women will have a hard time doing that.
Yeah. I agree.
They will have a hard time actually doing it because,
I've seen the women who or dated the women be like, yeah, let's do it. We can do it. Month 2 in.
They itching.
We gotta celebrate the accounts. We gotta celebrate the pride. We gotta do.
Let's go to Starbucks.
We still got 10 months left of this.
Hey, let's go to Starbucks and have coffee and manifest our. You be like, wait a minute, I thought we weren't going out nowhere. Mm-hmm. They got Starbucks coffee at Kroger's.
Mm-hmm. Hell, you know what's crazy? We talk about the discipline in men a lot, but do women have discipline?
No. I mean, no. If they want something, they will work. They would do anything possible to obtain that goal. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They want something. If it's something they want, like they want a house, they want a car, they gonna lie, cheat, and steal for that.
By any means necessary.
They want to have a baby. They gonna do whatever it takes to get it.
Mm-hmm. So they more focused on the goal. Then you think
they're more focused on. We care about the results and the process. We don't want to cheat. As men, we cannot cheat the process. Mm-hmm. Now, them don't understand. They just care about getting it. But everything they want is always materialistic. You know what I'm saying? It's always a tangible good.
Yeah.
The things that men want, hypothetically, are stuff that's not tangible. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we want a house, we don't want a house to say we got a house. Mm-hmm. We want a house because we want our family somewhere to stay.
Somewhere safe, somewhere covered.
Like this, we want to go get a big car, an SUV. We thinking about how many kids we got. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's why, going back to celebrating birthdays, that's why at the end of the day, once all that goes away, we finally feel like, oh, I'm free.
Yeah.
That's why it's so hard for a lot of men to go get remarried again. Because now I'm free.
Yeah, once you get a taste of that.
Once we get a taste of freedom, we lose our
true
mind.
Freedom.
And once they get a taste of power, they lose their minds.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah.
Hey, when they get a taste of power, let them get a taste of, like the invigorating feeling of being able to afford this. Mm-hmm. They'll never go back. They never go back to not being able to afford it again. Because they love to say, I did it without somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, I did this on my own.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just going back to my dad, that man ain't giving up that freedom for nothing. Every time I talk to him, he makes sure he mention it. Yeah. I got what I want. I got my house. I got my car. I'm good. I ain't got no want for nothing. Mm-hmm. And boy, that man ain't giving up that freedom to. And granted, in his perspective, I understand it just because he always didn't have to provide. He was the oldest of all his siblings. Always had to taking care of his mom and the rest of the family. So it's like once you free from all them burdens, your kids grown, they don't need nothing.
That kind of go back to remember episode we had. We talking about Dr. Dre. Mm-hmm. Dr. Dre said, "Man, shit, my kids grown. I'm happy."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Everybody was like, "Well, you didn't raise some of them."
It's always gonna be something they say, but
always something.
Yeah,
but yeah, man. But OJ dying, man. I remember we was in the shop. I was watching the OJ, like a lot of the OJ documentaries or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad that Cameron and Mace kind of put perspective on it. Like, it's amazing because he was found now guilty. Mm-hmm. But the whole time, people saying, "Oh, he did it." Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because they made a perception of that he did it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like in a court of law, you go to court, and he's a black man in America, and he get off. He gets found out guilty, mm-hmm. and the whole world for the next 30 years saying you did it.
Yeah,
I know you did it. And I'm like, and if you look at it like the thing I sent you, like Judge Joe Brown, if you look at it, there's no way he could have did it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I think that he was just a disbelief that y'all believe I did this shit. Mm-hmm. Like this. I probably went upside the head a couple times. I ain't killed a bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when I saw that, I look at that coverage and I look at that's how they do black men in America. Mm-hmm. And a lot of black people at now, this age, don't like O.J. Simpson. Oh, because he said he's not black, he's O.J. People don't realize what he meant. Jay-Z made a song about it. Uh-huh. But the sad part about it is, Jay-Z, you're the living proof of what O.J. was saying. I want to walk in a room and not be considered the black man in the room. Mm-hmm. I want to be considered a man in the room. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So all your favorite athletes and heroes who are at the top of the top, the richest of the richest, this thanks to OJ.
Yep. Yeah, that man was on a different level
of celebrity. He was the biggest thing ever.
Yeah.
Like OJ
The juice. Yeah.
Run, Juice, run.
Did you see the what's the girl boy the he she yeah.
Caitlyn Jenner. Yeah. Hey, he's my good riddance. Because I know he did it. How you? But see,
nigga act like he was like OJ had terrorized him for all of the years.
See, but the crazy thing about that is, and I was just looking at all the black people in the comments. Yeah, he did it because he didn't like black women. His first wife was a black woman. He had black kids. Mm-hmm. He didn't like black women because he got with Nicole. Like, I saw this thing, right? What's my guy name? The New Birth Bishop.
Bryant, is that
Jamal Bryant? Mm-hmm. Dr. Jamal Bryant. I saw he said the same thing I said not so long, one of our podcast. I can't remember which episode it was. He was saying all the three congressmen we got, black congressmen, mm-hmm. the highest ones are single, but the highest women in politics are all married to white men. But
I don't say nothing about that.
But when I think about the OJ, I think about what they just did to Puff. Mm-hmm. I think about what they just did to, because he's not been found guilty of anything. Mm-hmm. He doesn't have a court. He's not even going to trial for anything. Mm-hmm. There's not even criminal going towards him. But when they say you did it,
yep,
they paint the picture that you did it, and now in your mind you can't think that he didn't do it.
Mm-hmm. And then they use all the evidence of other videos resurfacing stuff you ain't never heard before.
And they kind of piece this to this, like with Bill Cosby. I said, you know why? And if you look at the Bill Cosby case, and you notice everything they said was to a T verbatim. You know why they said it that way? Because he was on Larry King 30 years ago, and him and Larry King was talking about the 70s. Mm-hmm. He's like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? We'll pop a Quaalude in the We were partying. We'll pop a Quaalude in there. They call it Spanish Fly, blah, 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 blah. So all the women say he did what? Pop something in there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, that's what people say, well, you tell on yourself. That's why a lot of these podcasts, when they talk to a lot of different celebrities, whenever they get in trouble, they use the story. Mm-hmm. Like all these guys might go on a puff party. How nobody never stayed for what happened in the end, but everybody knows something happened at the end.
Yeah. It started getting weird.
So I stayed when I left when it was. How you know what happened? You wasn't there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's and again, I always say this. I never want to see a black man go through what Puff is going through. And you seen the video of him on the beach with Stevie, or not, he was riding a bike and him telling him like, yo, pray for your brother going through, you know, saying some tough times.
And all the women, pray for the people you did wrong. How you know he did something wrong? Because they said he did it wrong. He's not been proven that he did anything wrong.
Yeah.
Then he said, R.P. Rico Wade, yo, they ain't the wrong. They ain't the Rico you need to think about. Like,
yeah, it never stops.
It never stops. It's the court of public opinion.
Yeah.
Once the media tell somebody that they did something, but it only works for black people. Because before the OJ case, 2 big cases happened in L.A. during that time. A year before, it was Rodney King case. And Rodney King got beat.
On video.
And all those people got found now guilty. But then the court it was injustice because they got found not guilty, even though the evidence, and you saw them, it was found not guilty.
And we in the case where we ain't even got that. We ain't got half the proof of what we had there.
And go what up? And you don't see them people harassing those officers.
Nope. But it's one of them like y'all. But being a black man is like playing life on like all Madden. It's like you got to be careful of everything you do. Even this is something that I think that even like the Gilbert Arenas, I think he got to be careful too. I know he doing a lot of talking. He doing a lot of talk. But I just caution him to be very careful on the things he says and comments on, because I just feel like at some point in time, somebody gonna try to come out the woodwork.
Somebody gonna say, well, because he had a gun situation. Somebody gonna say, well, he had guns at the house and I was afraid, and
he held me hostage.
That's how it happens.
Something. Yep. It's one of those like although I appreciate the conversations that they do have, because I think it's something that like men can learn about in that field, in the basketball field. But it's just like, I just caution them, just be careful, bruh. We done seen too many go down. and then you got the 50 cents who add more fuel to the fire. And I'm just like, I just don't understand how you as a black man can sit there and continuously antagonize somebody through their situation. Like, I just don't. I'm just like, at what point do you be like, all right, it was fun and games, but like now you're just taking it too far. Now you just going above and beyond, because I guarantee if the shoe was on the other foot, you would be singing a whole different tune. You wouldn't have this energy. But it's just like, you know, niggas like that, they gonna continue to nigga.
They continue to nigga. That's funny.
Like, it's just sad to see. Every time I get on Instagram, he always like throwing more fuel, and I'm just like, ain't you tired? Like, we tired. I'm tired of hearing about this. I'm tired of y'all trying to like paint the, whether it's Diddy, whether it's Ja Rule, whoever. I'm tired of it, bro. I'm tired of it. But in a lighter note, we did have a major rap beef that transpired.
I'm so sick of them niggas.
It's been a lot of like,
them niggas is weirdos. Like, all of them. Drake a weirdo. Like, and the mama calling, talking about some, do you get a nose job? And Rick Ross was white boy. Like this.
Yeah.
Then they showing old footage of Drake bigging up Kendrick and J. Cole. And they show Kendrick talking about Drake, the only nigga that came through and helped and put his cosign. It's
yeah.
Then Metro, the drum line, and
Magic City,
because he went to Morehouse's drum line. He's like, he's Nick Cannon from drum. Like, dude,
Yes.
Hey, why them girls jamming? Them girls jamming. Them girls slapping. Get them glow. Get them glow. Get them glow.
Yep.
Go mid. Go mid. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They jamming. Sexy them dropping hit after hit, and these niggas want to diss each other. Why the rich niggas want to talk about each other so bad? No. And then all the old hip hop niggas rap be needing the beefs. No, we don't. I don't want to hear no grown old 40, 50 some of those niggas talk about each other.
You know what I want to hear? The beef that I want to hear about. I want to hear these rap niggas that's on top talk about these white men that's controlling the industry. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear that beef.
Yeah, I want them to talk about something. Yeah, cause the white boy told me to rap like this, and he told. No, I want to hear that.
That's the real beef that I want to get down to. That's the real sauce right there.
Like,
I want to see that.
Like these niggas lying. Like,
give me a hot 16 on that.
But they go back to, I remember when I was growing up, when I saw rap niggas, you be like, man, you want to be that nigga. Like I said, man, people shitting on Puff. I don't know how, cause everybody wanted to be that nigga. Like that nigga was so fly. You was like, man, that nigga was fly. He's like, that nigga looked like he was having the time of his life.
Bro, he was a pivotal part of the culture.
Yes. When I was nigga, he's the soundtrack to my high school career. Like this, when I'm back, doom, 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 like doom, doom, doom. And everybody who knows Bad Boy songs, you may not know the lyrics to the songs, but you know Puff ad-libs. Take that. Hey, in the background, the nigga dancing in the videos.
Yep. The man was like, I can't, but I also feel the same way about like R. Kelly. Like also gave us several hits, and it's just like everybody in the world jamming to it, and it's just like, damn, now everybody didn't just
then
turn
you
it
know
back.
Like unfortunately, like for it's like being from Atlanta, talking about the Rico was the soundtrack of our lives. He was cool. He was just a down to earth brother. I met him a few times. I didn't have a relationship with him. I just met him a few times. Went to a lot of little organized noise events. You know what I'm saying, type stuff. But I've been watching Big Gip lately. At first, Big Gip just speaking that real shit. Now he just sound like an old bitter dude. I mean, from my opinion, I'm not saying that he is. Or I'm saying it's just when you're looking at it. Oh, cause now it's kind of like anti this. It's kind of like I don't deal with Diddy, but I'm cool with Pimp C. Like it's just
Is it conflicting views of?
They're not necessarily conflicting. It's kind of like, well, they told me R. Kelly was messing with the young girls, and they would.
Yeah. Do you believe that we should separate the art from the artist, or like how do you feel on that whole stance of like?
Well,
I know people talk about it a lot.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't have a personal relationship with you to understand you
or know you personally.
you personally. That's what you do in your personal. But when you on stage, when you're working, like I don't know the nigga at Chick-fil-A, at home fighting his girlfriend. I just want to make my damn sandwich.
Yeah, and I want it to be fire. I
just want it to be fresh.
Yeah.
Now you bring that shit to your job, then I got a problem.
Yeah.
Nigga, hey, you better argue with your girl. You supposed to be on the goddamn grill.
Going crazy.
Like the Waffle House. You go to the Waffle House, you tell she ain't getting on. You gotta go to the Waffle House when they go back there cooking. They got the little fat right up right here. On the she ain't really got no elbow.
Or buddy got the cigarette.
The
right
cigarette,
now.
and it's a shout. You know what I'm saying? So I don't.
Yeah, it's one of those things that I'm like, I think I can. I think it depends. No, I don't want to say it depends. I'm pretty sure I can separate. I've separated the art from the artist, because a lot of these folks, until like, we also got to remember too, we also didn't used to know a lot about people until social media kind of came around.
He was talking about it this morning. He said it this morning. He said, bro, Zach, what you just said. He said, once upon a time, we didn't know about these people.
Yeah.
But the problem is now these people don't. We follow our favorite artists, and the thing is, we like them because they're extraordinary, and they're like one of few who can do something. But they're also human.
Yeah, I think we forget that. You think we forget that a lot?
Yeah, we forget the human aspect of them. We forget the normacy of most people's lives. Most people just want to be normal.
Yeah. Yeah. And a lot of people can't even fathom like stardom and having that power of being a celebrity, the money, the fame, and everything that come with it. So I think it also puts us in this unrealistic expectation of these people too. We we put them on a even higher pedestal than they already are. Yeah, we be like thinking like they supposed to be damn near next to God.
And particularly the black men. Like I saw because they all talking about the women changing their bodies and stuff, and they be like, oh, because men make them feel that way. Nah, it be the women.
Yeah,
y'all are the biggest critics of other women.
I agree with that.
Like they saw Jada without makeup getting something to eat somewhere. Oh, ooh, she should put makeup on. Ooh, her face. Ooh, that too.
Yeah, women be some tough ass critics, boy.
And don't look nowhere near how she looked.
You be like, when last time you looked in the mirror? But I always said that it's something like we ain't never saying nothing when we said that.
With that big ass back.
Bruh, I was this I also meant to tell y'all. I know where the hose is not. I think it's my job as I travel the world to let y'all know like where the hose is at. The hose is not in Tulum. I did not see not one attractive person down there. Everybody was big. Everybody was like the back ran right into the ass. They had the little front pouch of the kangaroo stuffed in. But then even coming back to Atlanta, I used to brag about how Atlanta had the finest girls in America. Nah. We have fallen off. I don't know what happened or when it happened, but Atlanta don't have baddies no more. If you come into Atlanta thinking you gonna get you a baddie, like she's just bad. Like, and not in the good way of bad. She just looks bad.
It's so crazy you said that, right? I saw this female. She was on one of the socials. She was like, men still fly. Men, a dude flew here. I was reading a story. The dude flew to Atlanta to take her out to eat. So my men still do stuff like that. And I'm saying here like this. So you mean to tell me he bypassed all the women in his place of residence, bought a ticket to fly to Atlanta to take you to dinner. And and the problem is, I know why he did it. Just turn around. That's what you got going on back there.
Got some junk in your trunk.
Yeah, he did it for the junk in the trunk. And it reminds me of when we was kids. Remember the little white van pull up, and they say when the white vans pull up, somebody should offer you candy.
Yeah, stranger danger and all that.
Stranger danger. No, all you gotta do now is offer you a trip.
Yep, that's all it is. But it gone. But Atlanta don't got them no more.
And the thing is, and what really happens is a lot of these women are misleading other women. Yeah, you have chances because look at how you look. She don't look like you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So her chances ain't your chances.
Yeah, they different. But she think that she can buy your chances.
Yes, that's why they go to get it done. Hey, they try. Like I said, the BBL evens the playing field.
Yeah.
But now, because now women have been listening to men about not wanting bigger women. Now everybody Ozempic up. Now everybody got a real big old booty, and they skinny.
Bruh, I just want y'all to understand. If y'all think that y'all can take a drug, there's weight loss in it. Okay, cool. It gives you weight loss. However, I guarantee, just watch. In the next like 2 to 5 years, we're gonna start seeing all the side effects and all the downside of all that stuff.
I'm diabetic, and I don't even take Ozempic.
All the side effects. It's about to come all crashing down. All of them drugs that we put in our body, even the surgeries, we think we can correct all that. I'm telling y'all, it's not the way to go. It's not the way to go.
Then you got Rick Ross talking about some Drake. Oh, tell these folks you got BBL with the 6-pack. And I don't care. Nigga, when the song come out, it is going to be jamming.
Yeah. Is that motherfucker gonna ride or not?
Is it gonna ride? Mm-hmm. We still don't trust you. You know what I'm saying? Like I heard Metro and Future drop the Rock and Roll album.
I was like a dance pop. It's like I was like,
we still don't trust. What?
I put that on like, whoa. Metro, what happened? What you doing?
What you doing, nigga? What you?
And that's not to say, and maybe they was trying something a little more experimental. They was trying to enter into some other things. So I'm like,
and I guarantee you, it's gonna rock somewhere.
Yeah.
And I ain't dissing it. It just when these folk gonna be jamming.
Yeah.
When these folk gonna be jamming.
Yeah, the first one was good. The first album was good.
Hey, that's why these girls don't look good no more, because these niggas ain't jamming no more.
Niggas need to get on your job.
Get on your job. It ain't jamming no more.
Yeah. Yeah, it's different. And then even the women artists, when they do drop something, they gotta use the sex to sell it. That's only even the Glorilla and the Megan track.
But
they got the twerk contest.
She shook her ass the whole damn song. I couldn't even listen to what she was saying. She just
ain't heard not a lyric. I just heard left cheek, right cheek.
We say it was a mating call.
That's the mating call. They doing the mating dance. Now I'm like, it's just weird time.
It's weird.
Do you think that like hip hop is just like dying out?
Well, unfortunately, like I said a couple weeks ago, when they got rid of cats like Dame Dash and all those cats, when they moved them out of the industry, and these young boys, these white boys, they all came in and took over the industry. Mm-hmm. They only go for what sells.
Yeah,
they want the girls to talk about sex, and the niggas to talk about drugs and murder. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like this work. It's like the good conscious stuff. It may have been good. It may have sent a good message, but it didn't work for their bottom line. It didn't increase this.
But here's the crazy thing about that, right? If you look at the 10 biggest selling artists of all time, mm-hmm. It's Tupac, Biggie, and Jay-Z. Those are the only ones to kind of talk about. No, they talk about little drug dealing. You know what I'm saying? Talking about dying. You know what I'm saying? And they don't really talk about killing people. Mm-hmm. They just talk about drug dealing and dying.
The street life.
Street stuff. Mm-hmm. But all the other artists just rappers, like Eminem and Outkast.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? They're just rappers. So, believe it or not, that just rapping sells the most. Mm-hmm. But they want you to be a gimmick rapper to just talk about this. Mm-hmm. But once again, that goes back to the O.J. Simpson. I'm not white. I'm not black. I'm O.J. Mm-hmm. They, you know what I'm saying? They want to be celebrated.
And have you even and when I listen to this, the younger generation, I'm talking about like even people younger than like the NBA young boys, like the new people coming into it. I feel like the old person is like, I don't get it anymore. It sounds different. It's all offbeat. Ain't nobody talking about something. It just has to like have this gimmicky sound. It's like it has to just like vibe or ride. Or now they doing like rage rap and drill rap and all of that stuff kind of came in, and it's like a new birth of like rap. And it's like when I look at it, I be like, damn, maybe rap just reaching the end of its life cycle. Maybe it's just like, or it needs to be reinvented or whatever the case may be.
Honestly, I feel like I listen to people my age. Mm-hmm. Listen to Nas. Yeah. I try to listen to rappers my age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I kind of know. I know a little bit of the young stuff. I just listen to rappers my age, like this, because I can relate to them. I can't relate to them.
Yeah.
And then one of my young clients was like, "So, is it something wrong? Do you think that we supposed to relate to y'all, or y'all supposed to relate to us?" And I said, hypothetically, they'll try to tell you that as men, we should relate to the younger. Mm-hmm. When I was growing up, I never wanted to relate to the 5-year-old. I want to relate to the 20-year-old.
Yeah. Relate to the older, yeah.
I wanted to look up to see what he was doing if I can go up. They want us to go down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That don't make any sense.
Yeah, that's actually interesting you say that, yeah. Because I was always, growing up, I always wanted to be older. I was gravitated towards the older stuff.
Yeah.
Hell, now, shit, most of the old niggas, they don't rap no more. The ones who used to have the Ludacris, the T.I.s, all of them, they don't really rap no more. You might get an album here or there from like we probably might get a verse here from there from like a Jay-Z. We might get maybe one more album from Nas. But like a lot of them, but I also wonder, is that because the playing field and the landscape doesn't look the same as it used to? So if they put something out, it doesn't have that same success as it did back in the day?
Because they're all chasing their success. That's one of the reasons they said Stacks don't really rap like that. Because once you get a diamond album, it's hard to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's also a mind fuck too of like you like damn, I gotta be as hot as the last thing. I mean, and I go through it even with doing comedy and skits and all this stuff. It's just like damn, like if I look back at the stuff I made in my 20s, it was different than the stuff that I'm making now. It's not necessarily the same
because you elevate.
Exactly.
And the thing is, like we say, elevation. Everybody can't go with you, but your fans are your fans.
Yeah. Your
fans are your fans.
Yeah, I agree.
But, once again, it goes back to what I said. Now, the discipline, you want to jam, but you don't want to seem too old. But when you seem too old, because the women want to be young, but the guys want to be old, but the women want to look young. It's a mind fuck.
Yeah.
Because when you see a old nigga dressed like a young guy, he look corny.
Yeah, look crazy.
But if you see an older woman
dressed like a
young chick, she's trying to get her youth back.
Stella. I'm gonna start saying when I see him out there in the club, "Hey Stella, I see you, girl."
I mean, that's like the Country Wayne shit. Like they keep writing their Rolanda getting all these young niggas. Like for real? Why?
Yeah, we just talk about that. Yeah.
Why? Like, why do you keep writing that she's getting? That's not.
Do you think it's like more? I won't say relatable because that's not the word I'm looking for. But do you think it's like it's more exciting and entertaining, gets the people pumped?
No, I think
that as opposed to showing older people in relationships.
I think it's showing it's perpetuating the delusion. Like we talked about it last week. Now, I told you the reason why these young dudes like the older women, because the older women gonna buy some PlayStations, they gonna buy some Jordans. Talking about she a little more established, quote unquote. And the crazy thing is, she's gonna let you go over there and whoop her down and leave.
Little to no expectations.
Yes, but once she started wanting to be with you, she's not gonna allow that to happen no more.
Yeah, it's a different ball game.
And then she gonna tell you that you should be more mature and want more. Because now I want more, you should want more too.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? You need to grow up. Ma'am, you're 15 years older than me.
I think that'll always be one of the biggest disappointments in my life.
Ma'am, I'm 30. Ma'am, you're 50. Ma'am, at your age, I am.
Yeah. I actually think you should be telling yourself that. You should be telling yourself that. And then they gonna get into then it turns into this whole like, is that the role? It's like gender roles come into play. Then it's just like, do you think that that's all I'm supposed to be doing?
Yeah, because but his thing though, it's always messed up when you have the gender evolution. They always feel that our evolution should be. We still have the same work ethic, but our sensitivity is supposed to be different. But once you can't have the same work ethic and have a different sensitivity, it doesn't work that way. You feel what I'm saying? Like we know to hit it, go, working 10-hour shifts and doing what we're doing just to feed our families. We can't be sensitive too, because if you're doing that, if you're being sensitive too, it's gonna make you say some shit like, "Damn, I don't work 6 hours. Let me call my wife and make sure she's straight." Then whatever she tell you going on, now they're gonna alter your feelings. Then you feel like you got to get off work. Mm-hmm. It's the difference.
And then you run into the K. Michelle's. When a man cry in front of me, I feel like I'm the man now. Y'all be the main ones talking about, so I want my man to open up. I want him. That's why I swear to God, you cannot trust the word of a woman. You cannot. She will mislead you every time, bro. They will tell you some shit like, you can open up to me. The minute you do, I swear to God, it will not go in your favor.
It's like this. You can cry, can't cry too much.
Oh, he had the snot booze. He was, and you know they gonna always add 10 on top of the store. They gonna put 100 on 10 every time, bro.
Yeah.
Every time. And I think that's one of the biggest regrets I have is allowing women's view and the things they say to take it in and allow myself to change, or like, oh, you should be doing this. Allow the words that they say to dictate how I should act. Mm-hmm. Whatever age I was at, that will always be a regret of mine, of just like not standing strong on where I was in life and what I wanted out of life. Like, don't let nobody push their agenda on you. Mm-hmm. And then now you trying to read from their playbook, and their playbook don't even make sense. Mm-hmm. You be like, okay, the first page was in English. Now all of a sudden, it's in Chinese, and then the end of it is Braille. Mm-hmm. And you're like, when the fuck was I supposed to learn all these languages? Mm-hmm. But you're supposed to be emotionally aware. That's why we invite y'all to come. And that's why we invite y'all to come and get this enlightenment, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, we trying to keep it real with y'all and get you on the right foot, man. Cause
get on the good foot.
I'm trying to say. Yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Join the conversation, and we gonna be here talking our ish. So, hey man, without further ado, I'm comedian Lonnie.
And I'm the Flash, and we out.
Peace.